The narrative is a mechanism rooted in rationalization. My story, told by me, to me. It in turn takes on a life of its own, informing my perceptions and vice versa. Not acting like my narrative is subjective and fallible would be egotism and only leads me to being possessed by it. After repeatedly experiencing the true nature of the narrative as a mechanism of subjective rationalization, it is increasingly disembodied. The egoic narrative of self creates highs and lows as the subjective story unfolds. It amplifies and distorts our emotions and perceptions as they take a hold of us and take on a life of their own. Outside factors never dictate our emotional response. When we are owned by emotions, it's a reflection of our belief that we own them due to the narrative. In embodying the narrative of self, we encounter manifestations, including self-talk, extension of the half-life of emotions, and bodily tension. Intrinsically tied together, the narrative of self doesn't occur without the narrative of other. A person's perception of other is tantamount to the egotistical projection of their subjective narrative. Judgment, in turn acceptance, are fallacies because a person is informed and functions under a unique gold standard birthed amongst varying blends of cultures and religions, not a vacuum. The pressure and critique a person puts on others, and themselves for that matter, arise from a uniquely refined gold standard, i.e. narrative. This leads to manifestations like prejudgment, defensiveness, social anxiety, and a distorted sense of worthiness. A person cannot feel shame, pride, inferior or superior without the narrative imparting it. By experiencing the true nature of the narrative as a mechanism of subjective rationalization, through a regular use of a mantra or a meditation practice, one can increasingly disembody the narrative. And by doing so, one will experience a shift in one's emotions half-life, bodily tension, defensiveness, and one's empathy.